What's up, fellas? Nordoom here, playing some Cards and Castles, and just wanted to show you one of my tournament games. So this is in Async mode. I'm playing against Netzeal. I have 0 cards in my deck, and he has 0 cards in his deck. I just wiped the board a turn ago, but he still had his sensei on the field, so he marched him across, trying to get my castle. We've both been taking damage the last few turns. It's currently my turn. I'm gonna pass. And what happens? There you go, it's the win. So, this is how close it can get sometimes, fellas. Next turn, I would have lost. So right now, I'm actually going to show you a draft. Going to be picking some cards. So, in draft mode, in Async, in tournament, you can have up to 10 games. So, I just completed one. So, I'm going to have a new tournament. Unfortunately, you won't get to see the gameplay, but I can at least show you my picks. So Pirates, my first faction. I like that. Pirates are pretty good. Here, I like Crusaders second. I play a little bit more aggro control. Man, so Legionnaire and Brewery, these are both good, but I think Brewery's pretty damn solid, especially in draft. It's like a bomb card in draft. Mercenary's good. Flash of Light, I like also. Here we go. So this is already turning out to be good. We got 3 good cards. Here I'm going to take the Faithful Drake. Sniper is not that great, especially if you can't pump him. And with Crusaders, I'm not expecting to pump him all that much his damage. Deadly Acid I don't really like because the unit sticks around for a turn. Which means, especially if you're playing against like Warlocks or something, they can always sacrifice their guy. So that's the point. You just wasted your card. So Faithful Drake it is. Oh man, 2 breweries. This is probably going to be a very solid draft for us. 5 is okay. It's a stall card. I don't really use my cap. You can use it on a unit. Rat is garbage. I'm going to take Cloak of Just here just because maybe something useful in early game. I might get lucky with it. Priest is very solid, so I'm going to take that. I like getting Priests in my draft games when I'm playing Crusaders. So here I'm going to go with Dancing Swords most likely. So I'm looking at have 4 units out of 7 picks so far. Dancing Swords pretty good. Slice and Dice is also really good, but Dancing Swords will let me be aggressive, and I like being aggressive. So this is also good. Rally to Town is pretty good from experience and playing. I mean, it's not like a huge advantage or anything like that, but those Peasant Militia can be useful for body blocking. I have some breweries here, so which means my opponent's probably going to be rushing in to try to take them out. So Rally to Town it is. Okay, this is another good one. Flying Books is there, solid. Dragon Knight is also there. I think, for me, this is probably more a matter of preference. Purge is also not a bad card, but I prefer to have something that impacts the board more. So, I'm gonna go with the Dragon Knight as of right now. Okay, another Dancing Swords. Lay on Hands can be good, but I feel like it's circumstantial. It depends more on your opponent and the board state. So, I'm gonna go with Dancing Swords. I don't like playing Lay of Hands. Legionnaire. Here we go. Got one. Dragon Knight is probably gonna be it. So I'm fine not getting that many 2 drops. If I have enough 3 drops and 4 drops to hold it down. I'm gonna go with Guardian here just because 7 solid body can do it for me. Lumberjack is not bad. Sabotage can be good. So here in my deck, I want to get either a Sabotage or a Purify. This might be the time to pick up Sabotage. Searing Light, again, it's circumstantial, but it can be useful. I'm going to go with Sabotage for now. Alright, Troll Gunner it is. When in doubt, I typically pick the unit. Poison Drake, solid. So we have 2 Dragon Knights, 2 Drakes, not bad. Magic Cutlass, I think might be a good pick here, but I enjoy Headless Horseman, so I'm gonna go with Headless. Here I'm gonna go with the Courthouse because I don't like Wizard. And Curse of Exhaustion I actually did draft once or twice just because it was like the best out of all the bad picks, and it's actually pretty much not useful at all. So never draft Curse of Exhaustion, or else you'll be disappointed. You think you'll get some use out of it, but then you really don't. So Courthouse it is. Okay, so there's another Courthouse. We have another Guardian as well. It's going to be one of these two. So looking here, I have 3 2-drops already picked, already selected. And for my 4-drops, I have 6 4-drops. Sabotage probably not going to play that early. But Brewery I could. Courthouse could be good to block from my Brewery, to body block or something. Cantrip is always good. So I have 9. So right now, looking 13 units, 19 progress, which means 6 of them, 6 cards are not units. I think the Guardian's probably the better play, just to have another body on the field. But if I get like a bomb card or something, then I want the Courthouse to cantrip it out. I'm looking that probably by mid-game, once my Poison Drakes, Mercenaries start hitting the field, then I should be able to regain board control even if I lose in the beginning. I'm going to go with the Courthouse so I can better draw those big heavy hitters. Priest again I'm going to take, so now I have 2 Priests, which is good. Okay, so I have a choice between Headless Horseman and Monk here. But looking at my high end, I don't really have much late game, so I'm going to pick the Monk because he's a 5/8 heavy hitter. Here, so now we have a church. This is going to be too many buildings for us. Way too many buildings. Suit of Armor is not going to be useful, really. Can maybe drop it for defense, but I don't like playing defensively. And again, Sniper is not going to do much. I like to think of Sniper as a spell, actually. It's a 3 damage spell. As long as something is not in the back row, it can hit it for 3 damage. And then you get body on the board. So it's kind of like, what's that? Fire, burn. It's like burn. The Warlock burn spell for 1 more gold, which leaves a 0/2 on the board. That body is not going to really help us all that much, especially since I have nothing to pump it with currently, which is not good, but let's just go with the church. Oh my god, flying books here. Give me churches and courthouses everywhere. Okay, I'm going to go with the hail shot here, just because I think I do need some damage spells to take out some range units hiding in the... Okay, we have 1 sabotage, so I can either pick up the Purify or the Skeleton. Most likely not the Acid. However, I could still use that to take out something like Earth Knight, because I passed on the other Slice and Dice. Okay, so I have a lot of 2 drops. I only have Flying Books as my first unit, but then I have Faithful Drake, Priest, Rally to Town coming up after that. So I'm not too worried about late game. I'm going to pass on the Skeleton. For the Purify, really I'd only want to take out a building for that, and we already are running Sabotage, so I'm going to take the Deadly. I know I don't like that card that much, because it'll probably be useful. Dragon Lore here. Early game, drawing. Okay, going to go with the Faithful Drake here. Alright, Dancing Swords most likely. Last Stand, it's too situational for me. I'd like to play it when I want to play it. So I think we got a lot of early game stuff here. We got some nice cantrips, but late game stuff we're really lacking. So, Dancing Swords. Alright, now we got another Troll Gunner, which is good for us. And that's it. That's the deck. Alright, I will see you guys next time.